The three V's: the vision, the visual, and the visceral. Now, I've had some great questions pop by my inbox following last week's video. Now, if you haven't seen that one yet, basically I call bullshit on the term brand strategist while also using that term to describe myself. Confused? Me too. So, am I a brand strategist? Do I really hate all brand strategists? Am I secretly trying to put myself out of work and cause a riot among the branding world? And D, what even is a brand strategist? And why do you find it so difficult to say that word? So, hi there, I'm Dee Woodward, and I like to make up titles for myself because committing to a title is something I can't really seem to bring myself to do. So really, I'm a disobedient little shit when it comes to most things. Now, I can rarely stick to my own rules, let alone someone else's, but that little disobedient fire in me is exactly the fuel that you need to help you design your unforgettable brand. So sometimes you'll hear me call myself a brand strategist, mostly a brand designer, and always a cheerleader for you being more you in your business. So back to those cues from last week. D, where do you sit on the whole brand strategist spectrum? See, that is where the three V's come in, because branding at its core is communicating who you are, what you stand for, what you offer in a way that really connects with your tribe of perfect customers. So your brand is your message, your brand is communication, your brand is the verbal, the visual, and the visceral. And when these three things all work together, that's what creates your own brand of unforgettable. And that's where I sit on the three V's and how they all work together to create your brand. So call it strategy, call it mentorship, call it, coaching if you like. It doesn't really matter much what you call it because the results are the same. An unforgettable brand for your business. Now, if you want to get all technical, then my official background is in graphic design, and that's what it says on my university degree. So if you did catch some of my Instagram stories last week, you'll have spotted a few snippets from my dissertation I was sharing because, University D kickstarted some really excellent ideas. So I come from this brand world with years and years of design theory and practice, and the fascination with the psychology of design that was really sparked in University D followed me into the commercial world. And when I started my own business, which 10 years old this coming year, can't believe it, then my love for the psychology behind design and marketing really became an obsession. And that's where my passion for all things visceral really comes in. And then, of course, we've got the verbal. And while I have said it so many times that I am not a copywriter, I keep getting comments on how well my writing really connects. And that, my lovelies, is because what I do know about the verbal is how to use language for your brand, how to write in your brand style, basically how to get comfortable showing up as you, using that voice of yours that no one else can copy. So that's me, your jack of the three V's and master of the brand. So the question though that popped up, which I really loved the most, was what is a brand goal and how do I get one? Now, I love this question the most because it came through in all caps and I could completely kind of hear the shouting of confusion of what is this new thing that I need to know about now? Because new things pop up all over the place when you are trying to build your brand online. So I want to really make this as simple as possible and nip any of those kind of brand goals, I must fall down that hole right now kind of feelings and really clear things up a little. So the goal of your brand is simple. What you want to be known for. So are you building a personal brand or a business brand? I mean, what does your perfect business look like? What products or services are you selling? And how do you really want people to feel about your business? So where do you want to be seen and how do you want to be seen? It's that vision you have for your business in 3, 5, 30 years, however long that kind of pops up for you. It's that picture perfect business that you have in your mind when you let your mind fall into the future. Now, okay, so nothing is perfect, but let's play the kind of perfect game here. So what in a perfect world would your business look like? And I want you to kind of go through this and say this with me. So my perfect business exists to help, and then describe the kind of perfect customers that you want to help achieve, and describe the kind of thing that you help them achieve by, and the results that you kind of will be delivering. And then it's important to me because I want you to answer that question the most. And then we're thinking here, the 3 V's, the vision. What's your big vision? What's your values? Where do you see your business in 3 years, 5 years, 30 years time? And then the visual. So how do you want to be seen? And then the visceral. How do you want people to feel? You know, that really deep-seated gut feeling that bubbles up inside your perfect customers. What do you want that to be? So those 3 things will really help you to make every decision in your brand. So your brand strategy comes out of knowing those 3 things, but it always starts with your vision first. If your vision per se is a digital product business that's really accessible to kind of startups, then your visuals need to be designed in a way that's going to communicate this, and the visceral feeling that you will have throughout your brand will be there to inspire startups to take action with you. Now, if your vision is a physical store-based business that's perhaps created for the affluent buyer of quirky soaps, then your visuals need to be designed to communicate that vision to your perfect customers. And the visceral feeling will be one designed to inspire that feeling in your perfect customers. So your business vision dictates every decision that you make in your brand. Now, if you're confused on what the vision for your business is, then I can absolutely bet that your brand visuals are confusing your customers. So download the 90-day brand planner that I've created for you, answer a few simple questions, and really get clarity on how you should be showing up in your brand. And then keep an eye out for a special brand planning party that I'm going to be hosting soon that will help you get clarity on your 3 V's, ready to really launch your own brand of unforgettable on the world.